Jeff Scott Soto, and you are listening to and watching the Syncin Wang Show. Turn it up, and don't forget to keep looking.
Hi, come on in. We're so glad you're here.
Tempo of the music fell. C'est la vie, c'est the old folks. No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you broke. Your love life's the old way.
From the kids on the hill with my mom and my pops, I came to get down. I came to get down. So get out your seat and jump around. Jump around. Jump around, jump around, jump up and get down. Jump, 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 everybody jump, 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 jump.
Go back, daddy, make you
jump, jump.
Oh, daddy, make go make you
Jump, jump,
crisscross, will make you
jump, jump.
I understand you were wounded. Where were you hit?
In the buttocks, sir.
Oh, that must be a sight. I'd kind of like to see that.
And here's to you, Mrs. Robinson. Jesus loves you more than you will know.
God damn, son.
I love you, you love me. We're a happy family with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too?
Wanna know the rest? Hey, by the rights, how bizarre. How bizarre, how bizarre.
Ooh, baby, it's making me crazy. It's making me crazy. Every time I look around. Every time I look around.
Every time I look around.
Beelzebub has a devil put aside for me, for me, for me.
Ding diggy ding ding. Ding 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 ding. That's the way theirs goes. Ours goes ding 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 diggy ding ding. Ding 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 diggy ding ding. That little bitty change. It's not the same.
What happened here?
He got bit, I think.
Evander Holyfield, look out, he's pushed right here. Above us, a dirty Mike Tyson.
I can't believe. Well, first he had a parachute drop on him. Now he had a heavyweight. Where did we get that on tape?
Biting Holyfield in the right ear.
Hurts like hell, but he certainly had a big bite, and that's a dangerous bite.
Well, he bit his ear. I can see the bite mark.
He bit his ear. He's out.
Telling Mark Ratner.
2-point deduction. The fight will go on.
Andy crawled to freedom through 500 yards of shit-smelling foulness I can't even imagine. Or maybe I just don't want to.
addicted, danger illustrated. I'm a fire starter, twisted fire starter. Her lips are devil red, and the skin's the color of mocha. She will wear you out, living la vida loca, living la vida loca. She's living la vida loca.
What?
Just, you're funny.
You mean,
So?
man, let me understand this, because maybe it's me, I'm a little fucked up, maybe. But I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown, I amuse you. I make you laugh. I'm here to fucking amuse you. What do you mean funny? Funny how? How am I funny?
No, just, how you tell a story. What?
No, I don't know. You said it. How do I know? You said I'm funny. How the fuck am I funny? What the fuck is so funny about me? Tell me. Tell me what's funny.
Hey baby, I hear the blues are calling, tossed salads and scrambled eggs. Mercy. And maybe I seem a bit confused. Yeah, maybe, but I got you pegged. But I don't know what to do with those tossed salads and scrambled eggs.
Time for Teletubbies. Time for Teletubbies. Time for Teletubbies. Time for Teletubbies. Tinky Winky.
Tinky Winky.
Dipsy. La La.
La la.
Po.
Ah.
Teletubbies.
Teletubbies.
Say hello.
From what I've heard, you're using your paper not for writing, but for rolling doobies. You're gonna be doing a lot of doobie rolling when you're living in a van down by the river. Oh, get over here!
Scorpion win. Flawless victory. Fatality.
Syncin Stanley here, people, and listen!
And once again, it's Bill Wang here with all the exciting news and whatnot. And God damn it, once again, we have our unofficial third co-host back, the wonderful, the New York Times bestseller, the icon of pop culture, Christopher!
Hell yeah!
Oh,
man.
right.
Chris, welcome back.
Right.
Hey, Chris, man, I heard you had a date the other night. So how did the Stouffer's Meat Lovers lasagna go?
I'll just say I love posting goofy little comedy video clips, and some of it may be real life, some of it may be fictional, but I'll leave that up to my followers to decide whether or not they're being punked.
Well, let me ask you this, man. On a scale of 3 dead serious songs, how did your date go? One, she wants it all. 2, pizza face. Or 3, crazy bone.
I would say that Peggy from down at the local Value Mart is definitely a 2, pizza face.
Whoa, no way. I can't believe, oh, poor Peggy. Oh, man.
Poor Peggy.
Poor Peggy.
If she was only real.
Oh, right. Right on. Yeah, Wang, what you got, man?
Well, before we get to what I got, because I got a lot, as usual, I got a lot.
Yeah,
I want you to discuss what you got, Syncin Stanley. Apparently, you were at another concert and now they're out on the streets for a living. So why don't you tell the world about that situation?
Hell yeah, man. Last Friday, me and my buddy Tracy, who used to be in my band for about 15 years, we played in bands together. We took a little drive down to Boca and saw Saigon Kick. Here you go. Here's a little clip.
On the street for a living. Pictures only begun.
We are sold out tonight. I said, are you ready? Believe the walls I will start the evening off with, this is a long-time bucket list item for me since I met Jason when he started Saigon Kick back in the early 90s, maybe 1990, whatever it was. That first album came out, and I thought, where the hell was all that talent when we were working together in Talisman?
Hey, this is Jason Beeler, and you're listening to the Syncin Wang Show.
Yeah, there you go, man. We saw Saigon Kick, man. Oh, dude, let me tell you, they were awesome, man. They had pretty much all original members except for the original singer and the original bass player, but they did have Chris McLernan playing bass, who also notably played bass for Cold Gin. That's right, Kisstards, Cold Gin. Chris McLernan did Gene and played alongside of Tommy Thayer, Fake Freely, in Cold Gin. That was pretty cool, man.
Is that right? Wow.
Yeah. So I talked to him about that, and then I got to talk to all the guys because we did the meet and greet, and Jeff Scott Soto was singing. You know Jeff Scott Soto from Ingve back in the day, and god dang, he had a plethora of other artists who sang for Journey for a smidge, and Trans-Siberian Orchestra. But he was awesome, man. He was awesome. He was all down with the Syncin Stanley shtick and everything. So that was really cool. But yeah, man, we had a great time. Got a great pizza at a great pizza joint down there. We just had a real good time, man, hanging out at Saigon Kick. It was awesome. It was awesome. So Wang, man, what do we got going on this week?
All right, everybody, here's the situation. We are going to do, and we collectively love doing this shit because it's cool, because it gets us out of our comfort zone, as it were. We're gonna do, there you go, Saigon Kick. All right, cool. All right, what we're gonna do, Syncin Stanley and Christopher Long, is we're gonna do collectively our top 40 hits of the 1990s. Bam!
Oh man, awesome, dude! I can't wait. I can't wait to hear what you guys pick.
Fuck yeah! We did it 1980s. We did it 1970s with the great Christopher Long. So now we're going to the 90s.
Hell yeah! Wait, you got some pop culture on the 90s before we get going, or what you got?
Of course I do, as I always do, fellas. We're going to talk about the highest grossing films of the 1990s, from 10 to number 1. Number 10, Armageddon. 9, Men in Black. 8, The Lost World, Jurassic Park. 7, The Sixth Sense. 6, Forrest Gump. 5, The Lion King. 4, Independence Day. 3, Jurassic Park. 2, Star Wars, Phantom Menace. And Titanic, 1997.
Wow.
And then we have the top 10 TV shows of the 1990s. From 10 to 1, New York Blue, Coach, Frasier, Friends, Murphy Brown, Law and Order number 5, Roseanne number 4, ER number 3, Home Improvement number 2, Seinfeld number 1.
Wow.
And then we're going to talk about the top 10 selling albums of the 90s, starting with number 10, Nirvana, Nevermind, and Mariah Carey, Music Box, tied at number 10. Number 9, Titanic soundtrack. Number 8, Let's Talk About Love, Celine Dion. Number 7, Gold, Alba's Greatest Hits. 6, Falling Into You, Celine Dion. Number 5, The Black Album, Metallica. Number 4, Jagged Little Pill, Alanis Morissette. 3, Come On Over, Shania Twain. Number 2, Millennium, The Backstreet Boys. And number 1, the Bodyguard soundtrack, Whitney Houston.
Wow.
And then, you guys have anything to say about that?
No, man, I'm just flabbergasted at how cool the decade the 90s were when I went back and read it.
It was amazing. It was one of the funnest decades of my life. I loved it. And in closing, the NFL of the 90s, the kings of the 90s NFL was Christopher Long's Dallas Cowboys. They won 3 Super Bowls. The NBA Chicago Bulls won 6 titles, Michael Jordan. Major League Baseball, unfortunately, the New York Yankees have 3 titles. And tied for the NHL, Pittsburgh Penguins and Detroit Red Wings both won 2 Stanley Cups. There you go, boys. Bam.
Wow, right on. Hey, man, let's get right into this, man, because I'm anxious to hear everybody's songs. And we got a lot of songs to talk about, so
we sure do.
Let's get right into this with number 40, Chris Long. What was your number 40 90s hit?
So if I'm understanding the premise correctly, these are our personal top 40 favorite top 40 singles from the 90s.
Top 40 hits.
All right, which means chances are these are going to be pretty eclectic lists.
Yes, they
because you had.
As long as it went top 40 on the Billboard 100.
That's right. So that could be rock and roll. It could be pop. Could be country. Could be hip hop. So we're probably going to be slicing and dicing up quite an eclectic couple of lists here. So okay,
can't wait, boys.
And you know, this was particularly a fun exercise for me. You know, I've told you guys before, you know, especially for my age, I carried that 80s flag for far too long. I carried that flag too high and too far for too long. And we get into the 90s, and it was really sort of a dark period for me personally on a lot of levels. That said, looking back in retrospect, it's that music from the 80s that has not aged all that well, sort of like what was I thinking? And conversely, it's the music from the 90s that speaks loudest to me. Going back and doing some research, it's like, wow, this was a much personally not so much of a great decade, but musically it deserves a lot more credit than what I've been given it. Lots of great music, and so I appreciate being participating in this little exercise. That said, kicking off my list of my personal top 40 favorite top 40 hits of the 90s, kicking it off with a band Syncin Stanley was just talking about. It hit number 12 on the KC Countdown in, I think that was 92. Saigon Kick, Love Is On The Way.
Right on. And if I'm not mistaken, your little band Dead Serious played with Saigon Kick. Right?
Yeah. They're a Florida band over from South Florida, and we were more Central Florida. Dead Serious and Saigon Kick, and we both kind of came up at the same time. They got signed and I didn't, and they had a massive top 20 hit single, and I didn't. But I love that band, especially when it was the original 4 guys. They did those 2 records with the original Fab 4, and the first record is still blameless, absolute pop rock perfection. The first Saigon Kick album, but this was from their second album, The Lizard. Love Is On The Way, number 40 on my list.
Right on. Yeah, man, the 90s for me, I realized the other night talking to Wang that what a great decade it was for me, because the 90s were basically the bulk of my music career. I mean, all the bands I was ever in, including my little stint with you, Chris, was all in the 90s. All that great stuff was in the 90s. I mean, I did my CD, got on the radio, all that crap. So yeah, man, the 90s turned out to be very fun going back and reviewing these songs. So for me, number 40, I'm going to kick it off with Kiss Forever, which was went to number 8 in 1990. Even though the album was released in 89, they did not release the single until 90. So yeah, Kiss Forever. Wang.
Number 40, I got Christina Aguilera, Genie in a Bottle, number 1 in 1999. Bam!
Oh my God. All right. Here we go. Anything's fair game, man. Chris, what you got? Number 39.
And you know, that's what makes an episode like this so much fun, is, you know, there are really no shackles, and, you know, we can reveal things about
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
we can reveal things about our lives and tastes and so on that may not come across in other episodes. Okay, for me, number 39, White Town, Your Woman, and that was number 23 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 1997.
Wow, see, I don't even recall that song.
Yeah, big hit. Well, also, you know, keep in mind, fellas, before we get too far into it, you know, I was the guy working in the record stores, so I was paying attention to things that a lot of people weren't. Also, I've been a DJ for 40, 50 years, a nightclub DJ. So not that I was all that particularly hip or cool, but just because of my occupation, because of my you know, professional endeavors, I had to pay attention to a lot of different things that I probably wouldn't have, you know, if I, you know, worked at Walmart. And there's nothing wrong with working at Walmart, by the way.
Not a thing.
All right, man. My number 39, man. I had to give props to this lady. I mean, she was right up there with the divas as far as I'm concerned, man. She was right up there with Whitney Houston, Celine Dion. And I'm talking about Taylor Dayne's 1990 #1 hit, Love Will Lead You Back. Love it, man. Love her.
Love Taylor Dayne. Love Taylor Dayne, dude.
Amazing vocals. She doesn't get the credit due to her. She really doesn't. But she was right up there with her.
Yep.
I
got a fun Taylor Dayne story I'll share with you sometime.
All right, cool. Right on. Wang, what you got? 39.
Number 39, the Notorious B.I.G. Mo Money, Mo Problems. Number 1 in 1997. Bam.
Here we go. Right on, man. All right, 38, Chris.
38. You know, a lot of these bands, I don't understand why. Well, I do. Why I disliked them so much at the time, but I'm so grateful that they're so beautiful to me now. And one of the bands that I didn't really get at the time and I love so much now, my number 38, Counting Crows, and the song Round Here. That dropped in 93. I'm looking down at my notes here, by the way. So
that's fine.
I think that went to about 31 on the Billboard Hot 100. Beautiful song, great storytelling, a lot of emotion in the lyrics and in Adam's presentation. Beautiful track, powerful track. Number 38, Counting Crows, Round Here.
Right on, man. For me, I don't know if you guys are going to remember this chick, man. From 1990, she had a number 2 hit called Don't Want to Fall in Love by Jane Child. It was awesome, man. I dug it, man.
It was awesome. Hey, Syncin Stanley?
Yeah.
She's so awesome, she might pop up again before we're done here.
There you go. Man. There you go.
Spoiler alert.
Wow, man. Yeah, she had that funky spiked hair with the braids in the back.
With the nose. She had the
nose ring.
Rachel Brolin nose ring thing going on.
Exactly. Wang, you don't remember her?
No, I really don't, frankly, no.
I'll send you the video later.
Very exciting. Very exciting, fun, crisp pop music.
Yeah,
a little R&B, a little bit of a Prince flavor to it. Yeah, good call. Good call on that one, Syncin Stanley.
Hell yeah, Wang. 38. What you got?
Number 38. This was a blockbuster. This is from the Bodyguard soundtrack. Everybody's sick of it. Dolly Parton wrote it. Whitney Houston made it a huge hit. I will always love you. Number 1 in 1992, there.
Oh, yeah, right on, man. Right on. All right, Chris, 37.
Excuse me. Number 37, we're going to take a sharp left here. It was a great wreck. Now, this is not a real surprise to anybody. I'm not exactly the biggest hip-hop aficionado in the world. But some of those early hip-hop records were just fantastic. Primarily because they were being inspired or they were sampling from the original early 70s guys that I grew up with, you know, and they were sampling from, you know, George Clinton and the early funk that I love so much. So when some of the early hip hop artists came out, a couple of them I just loved. I just got them right off the bat. And that said, my number 37 is Snoop Dogg, What's My Name? Looks like that hit in about 93. And holy cow, that was a top 10 single.
Oh, man, there you go. See this?
Wang knows all about the Snoop Dogg, man.
Yeah, I'm a really big hip hop guy. Obviously, my list is filled with hip hop fucking classics. And yeah, without a question, I'm the most black of us three.
Well, mine's not, man. number 37 for me. Dude, I freaking love this song and the video. Oh my goodness. Went to 91. It came out in 91. Went to number 6, and that's "Wicked Game" by Chris Isaac.
Oh, good one.
Great song.
Hell yeah. Just killer intro and killer ending, man. It's
now the cool
unmistakable.
thing. The cool thing, or one of the fun aspects of having a conversation like this, is that, and right off the bat, I mean, we've hardly even gotten started, and already you guys have had stuff on your list that I forgot about. Like, holy cow! That you're right. That should have been on my list or whatever. So yeah, lots of fun factor here.
That's why I couldn't wait to do this. Wang, what you got for 37?
37. This is kind of a silly song, but I don't give one fuck. You know, Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch, number 1 in 1991. Good Vibrations. Bam.
Yeah, can feel it. Hey man, I ain't gonna lie, I dug that too, man. It didn't make my list, but I did dig it.
That's still a banger, man.
It's got killer production on it, man. So loud.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, good.
I hear that record now, and it just instantly makes me happy. You know.
Exactly.
Ah, right on,
It just
boys.
feels
Fuck
good.
it, yeah.
Right.
It achieved its goal. Hell yeah. All right, number 36, Chris.
Number 36, You're Unbelievable, EMF.
Oh, yeah.
Another fun party track.
That was huge, man.
Huge, yeah.
That was huge. All right, my number 36 was by a little band called No Doubt, Don't Speak, from 95. It went to number 1. Hell yeah. Awesome song, man. Love that little flamenco guitar solo. Man, good stuff, man. Good stuff.
95, 96, 97, it was hard to find anything much hotter than No Doubt. You know, that whole record, Tragic Kingdom, was just a huge and a beautiful masterpiece.
It is. Really was. All right, Wayne, what you got for number 36?
Number 36, I dedicate this to our buddy from Boston, who's going to be on the next episode, Ian Brown. Madonna, Vogue, number 1 in 1990. Bam!
Wow, Madonna makes it in finally. Right on, Wang. All right, man. We're at 35 already, Chris.
And my eyes are fading on me really, really bad tonight, so I'm trying to look down at some of these notes and not mess anything up. So be patient with me. My number 35, B-52's Good Stuff. I think was, let's see, what did they do there? That was, 1992, probably, maybe their last top 40 hit. It was a top 30 hit, actually. Fun party tune, classic B-52s, good stuff. 1992, that comes in at 35 on my list.
Hell yeah, man. All right, number 35 for me. Oh, you guys ready for this? You're gonna laugh.
We're not gonna laugh. Everything's good, dude.
But this is from what year is this from? This is from 1999. It went to number 4. the women were dominating the 90s. The women were dominating, and this girl, she put together the Lilith Fair. This is Sarah McLachlan with Angel, man.
Perfect.
Beautiful song, man. Beautiful
Dude,
song.
why would you think we would laugh? That is an iconic, beautiful song.
It
and
is.
She sings like an angel
Yes, she
anyway.
does.
And on that track in particular, just spectacular, lovely, beautiful, wonderful track.
And just a little side note, if anybody wants to hear an awesome, beautiful cover of that song, I highly recommend Crimson Glory's singer Midnight. He did a killer cover of this song. It's just amazing, man. Just him and an acoustic guitar. It's amazing. Yep. Wang, what you got for number 35?
First of all, Syncin Stanley, I'm gonna laugh at your pick. I don't think so. I just picked Marky Mark, motherfucker. Come on, Syncin Stanley. All right. Number 35. Number 35. The great Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg, Nothing But a G Thing, number 2 in 1993. Bam!
Right on. A great song, man. I dug it. Didn't make my list, but I sure did like it.
All right, cool.
Hell yeah.
Still a banger, you know, those
the
Snoop stuff, Dre stuff, the stuff they did together, especially with me DJing in clubs at the time. Those were just great go-to party tracks, you know, and they still feel good, they still sound fresh, you know.
And another thing with like the hip hop stuff, a lot of times the hip hop stuff is passe very quickly. They the hip hop community just like, oh, that's yesterday's news, you know, just like MC Hammer and all that stuff, you know. Oh God, you know, Tone Loc, all that stuff is like, but Dr. Dre's The Chronic and a lot of that NWA stuff, man, that stuff stands the test of time, man. So does the Tupac stuff, even though I wasn't really into it, but I understand why that stuff stands the test of time. It was very well done.
Right on.
But yeah, Chris, number 34.
You know, I love the authentic R&B, and there was authentic R&B, not as much as in the 70s, but if you looked hard enough, there was some good stuff in the 80s, and even some still spilling into the 90s. And one of the acts that did it as good or better than anybody is my number 34, TLC Waterfalls. I was number 1 in 1995. Good, solid stuff. Those girls were just cute as could be. They still are just infectious records, and they still sound good to my ear.
More on that later.
Right on, man. Number 34 for me. A little bit of a Kiss connection. This was 1999. Went to number 1 for 5 weeks. Little boy from Menudo, Ricky Martin, got together with who'd he get with? Desmond Child. I Was Made for Loving You fame, Living on a Prayer, and they did Living La Vida Loca. And I don't care. I don't care. I love that song. I love that guitar riff.
Fuck it, bro. Right on.
That song just jams, man. It makes your foot move, man. It's infectious as hell. I don't care. I like it. I love it. Yep. What's your number? Number 34.
Number 34, I'm going with the amazing Octung Baby album. U2 Mysterious Ways, number 9 in 1991.
Right on, man. I might have some U2 coming up soon. Hell yeah.
Yeah, they U2 really, no pun intended, but really had sort of a fresh edge with some of the early 90s stuff that they were doing. And, Red hot.
Yeah,
okay, my number 33, you know, this was, in my mind, one of the tracks by a rock band that really, it sort of showed that, or a bookmark, I would say, for a moment in time where everything was going to change. This was one of the last rock bands that really came in with a massive, iconic single right before we went from arena rock to Seattle. And it was beautiful then. Simple, delicate, fragile, but beautiful. And that's my number 33, Extreme, More Than Words. They took that all the way to number 1, and it's as chilling and fresh now as it was then. And still love it.
Hell yeah, beautiful song, man. Can't go wrong.
But that's the song I think of, as sort of the sun was setting on the arena scene, and something else was rolling in on the horizon.
I hear you. All right, my number 3. 33. Went to number 4. I forget the year. I didn't write the year on this one, but maybe one of you guys can remember. But it was by a little band called Third Eye Blind. Semi-Charmed Life.
The banger.
Chris, dude, and
it still punches you right in the ribs. Good shit.
I fell in love with it even more when that band played it. That song has such a groove to it, and as much as it sounds like it's the same thing over and over, it's not, man. They change it up. You got to be really on your toes playing that song, and it's got a groove, man. And if you can lock in with your rhythm section, it's freaking awesome, dude, to play. So yeah, Semi-Charmed Life for me, man. Hell yeah. Wang, you're 33.
Number 33 for me came out in 1996. It was a number 1 hit. It was by the Spice Girls, and the song's called Wannabe. There.
Right on, man. Hell yeah. Spice Girls, nothing wrong with that.
No, not one thing.
No way, man. Ooh, yeah. All right, man. 32, Chris.
I loved everything about the Spice Girls. That first record, it was so well produced and packaged and marketed, and they were just adorable. Love Spice Girls.
Yeah, fucking brother.
Anyway, number 32, another one that we really never heard anything about, didn't even hear too much about at the time. It came and went pretty quickly, at least in my world. But it was just grazed the bottom of the top 40 in, let's see what we got here, 1998, and that is New Radicals, You Get What You Give.
Ooh, I'm not familiar with that one.
You'll know, anything on my list you're not familiar with, if you go back and find it, you'll go, oh yeah,
of course. Exactly. All right, man, my number 32, on the internet, a lot of people hate this band. A lot of people love this band. I'm on the fence, but this song was undeniable in 96. It went to number 8. This is the most pompous band in the world, thinking that they're better than the Beatles, and that's Oasis Wonderwall. You just can't deny that song. That's a beautiful, just a very well-written song, and it's undeniable. It just infects you like an infection, man. You can't not start singing it, man. You just can't. It's a great song. Great song. And my boy from Jason Bieler did a cover of it too, by the way. Yes, absolutely. Wang, 32.
Number 32 comes from the very horrible movie Batman Forever. The song went number 6 in 1995. Hold Me, Thrill Me, Kill Me, You Too. There.
Wow, man. Wow, I'd have to go back and listen to that one too. I don't remember.
I love that song. It's badass. Fuck yeah. I know a lot of people rip it. Fuck off.
Right on. Who cares, man? It's all about what you like, not what
damn straight, brother.
Hell yeah, man. All right, 31, Chris.
And again, I'm going to apologize. I'm really struggling. We are in seasonal allergy season here in Oklahoma. and my eyes are so swollen. I had to switch over to these glasses because I just look a mess, and taking the Claritin and so on. And so my eyes are swollen up. So reading my notes are much more difficult and challenging than usual. So I'm definitely struggling. So if you and the audience can just be patient with me. You know, at my age, everything is fading and falling apart anyway. But tonight is a particular challenge with my eyesight. Okay, where are we at? Number 31?
31, yes.
One of the last, I think one of the last big hits that they ever had. Very few bands from the arena rock era were able to infiltrate the 90s with at least close to the same success that they had in the 80s. You know, one of the bands was Aerosmith, obviously, arguably even bigger in the 90s than in the 80s. Another one that was huge in the 80s that did survive pretty darn well in the 90s, Bon Jovi, and that's my number 31, This Ain't a Love Song. And I think that was number 14, beautiful ballad. You know, some of the so many Bon Jovi hits, particularly the ballads that you hear maybe a little less about, were actually bigger, more beautiful songs than the iconic ones that we do hear about all the time. And This Ain't a Love Song truly is a beautiful masterpiece. I was never that much of a Bon Jovi fan, but I try to listen to artists' music objectively. And boy, man, mad props, hats off. That is a fantastic masterpiece. This Ain't a Love Song, Bon Jovi. I think that is my number 31.
Right on, right on. My number 31, another tip of the hat to the ladies, or I should say the female-fronted bands. This one came out in '94, went to number 8, and that would be the Cranberries with Linger. Freaking loved it, man.
There you go.
Yeah, my wife and daughters love that song, and always driving around listening to that CD, and it's a great song, man. Great song. Wang, what you got? 31.
All right, 31, baseball bat copycat. I'm going to copy Syncin Stanley. Oasis Wonderwall, number 8, 1995. Bam.
Wow, right on, man. Back to back almost. Right on.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Hell yeah. All right, Chris, we're at number 30.
We're moving right along.
Yeah.
You know, coming into the mid-90s, once I realized this shit's probably going to stick around at least for a little bit, there was actually a couple of good little rock and roll tunes. And my number 30 is one of those, Spin Doctors, Little Miss Can't Be Wrong.
Yeah. Spin Doctors, yeah.
And that was a top 20 and 1992. Just had a good fun crunch to it, very playful. And yeah, there you go, Spin Doctors, baby.
Yeah, my cover band used to play the other ones. What was it? Two Princesses? Yeah, we played that, yeah. All right, yeah, but my number 30, again, another tip of the hat to the ladies. 1994 went all the way to number 2. She was a background singer for years, sang for Michael Jackson, and that would be Sheryl Crow with All I Want to Do. Love that song, man. Love that song, man. What a cool.
That whole record, that entire album was blameless and superb.
I'm sure. Absolutely. Wang, what you got for number 30?
Number 30, I'm going with number 23 in 1995. Shout out to the ladies, as Syncin Stanley says. I'm just a girl, no doubt. Bam!
Right on, man. Can't go wrong with that, no doubt. They dominated. Hell yeah. Right on.
But she's hot as fuck. That chick is hot as fuck.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Especially back then. Oh, my God.
Hell yeah. Even now, as a very elderly woman, she's still hot.
Yeah, sure. All right, Chris, 29.
29. Jesus Jones, Right Here, Right Now.
Good one.
Number 2 in 1990. There you go.
I just had that in the intro. Yes, sir. Absolutely. All right, man. My number 29, 1994 went to number 3 by the Prince. That would be The Most Beautiful Girl in the World. I just love that song, man. God, that's such a good song, man. Yeah, right on, Prince. Going to number 3 in 94.
When you go back and take a look at things, really, Prince was a lot more prevalent in the 90s than what I had remembered. You know,
yeah, he was.
I kind of just off the top of my head, just kind of thought that he had sort of cooled off in the 90s, which he certainly did to an extent.
Really?
But was way more prevalent than what I had remembered. So,
oh yeah,
that was a
soundtrack.
That was another nice thing about being involved in this little exercise, was going back and being reminded of some of these things and some fantastic, wonderful music that I had actually forgotten about.
Yeah, it's not stuff I go to every day to listen to.
Right.
That's for sure. Wang, what you got for 29?
Number 29, this basically introduced this man to the world. Eminem was basically the luckiest man in the world because Dr. Dre basically took him under his wing. My name is Slim Shady, number 36 in 1999. Bam!
Right on, man. God, I got so sick of that song.
Let's say that again.
My name is. Oh God, that annoyed me.
But you're not black. I'm black. You're not.
Yeah, that's right. All right, Chris, number 28.
Number 28, Michael Jackson, Black or White, went to number 1 in 91. It was hot then, and it is still fresh and hot now. Michael Jackson, boom, there you go.
Right on. My 28, 1993 went to number 10, and that's Bon Jovi, Bed of Roses. Love that song, man. What a great ballad. Great guitar solo, man. Incredible. All right, Wang, 28.
Yeah, another shout out to the ladies, a band that I fucking love, and I love the lead chick, Shirley Manson. The band is called Garbage, and the song is called Stupid Girl, number 24 in 1996. Damn.
Right on, man. I got a feeling we'll be hearing from that. More from them. Yeah, I got a feeling. All right, Chris, we're at number 27.
Number 27, I love him. I still need him in my life. Number 27, Spice Girls, Say You'll Be There.
Oh, great song.
Which was like the second or third single off that record. Went to number 3. Beautiful. The video is still fun. The song is still fun. Right on, Spice Girls. Scary Spice. Call me, babe.
The video is awesome, man. I just watched it the other night, man, in 4K. It was awesome. Yeah.
Great
all right,
stuff.
man. Number 27 for me. They were huge in the 80s, and they just made an incredible comeback in the 90s. And in 93, this song went all the way to number 7, and that's Come Undone by Duran Duran. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, Wang. 27.
Number 27 from the Judgment Day soundtrack. Also an album called Use Your Illusion 2. Guns N' Roses, You Could Be Mine. Number 29 in 1991. Bam.
Oh, man, good one, man. That was like one of the last GNR songs I actually liked. Yeah, right on. Cool. All right, Chris. 26 we're at.
26. Now, some of these you'll think you know what it's going to be when you hear the artist, but often the tune isn't the one you think that's coming next. My number 26 was a number 2 hit in 1991. Beautiful, authentic R&B. It's the kind of song you would expect to be hearing when Bill Wang is sexing up his lady. And my number 26, Lenny Kravitz, It Ain't Over Till It's Over.
Yeah.
Sexy time music.
Oh, yeah.
Bump and grind before R. Kelly came along.
Yes, sir. That's awesome song. All right, my 26. Again, this band was so awesome in the 80s, and they just got so sophisticated in the 90s. They're so good. I had to put them on the list again. In 93, number 1, Ordinary World, Duran Duran again. I don't care. I broke my rule. This band.
Fuck that! Right on, Syncin Stanley.
This band has to have both those songs on this list because Duran Duran they came back with the Wedding album and it was freaking a masterpiece. It was incredible, man. They got that.
And I was so happy for them.
Exactly.
It was so because they were such a great band and so huge in the 80s, and just to see them get that little second chance in the 90s, I thought was fantastic.
And they're still kicking it today, man.
Still out playing. You know,
they got a new single out right now. I can't tell you what it is. I gotta go listen to it. Yeah, but Wang. Anyway, track number 26.
Yeah, number 26 is the main guy from the amazing white hip hop band House of Pain. More on that later. An album that was fucking phenomenal. This guy put out an album that was kind of folk. It had folk influences, had rock influences, everything. He's an amazing artist. He had an open heart surgery. The guy's name is Everlast. What It's Like, number 13 in 1999. Bam.
That was a huge song. That was a good song, man. I like that one. That was a good song.
Fuck yeah.
Didn't make my list, but I do like that song.
Cool.
Yeah. All right, Chris. Number 25. We're at 25.
You know, I think I've said before when we've done these
Hold on, I'm not going to take a piss. I got to go get a prop. Hold on.
Should we wait for him?
Nah, go ahead.
You know, I've said before doing these kinds of shows with you guys, it's nice to, you know, the premise is that they were top 40 hits, but at the same time, just really able to speak to and reflect on the music and the artists that mean something to each of us personally. Okay, now this one, you know, some people would think is a joke. Tim, you've known me well enough. You know that I'm actually quite serious about this. In my world, in my heart, the most important singer-songwriter in my lifetime is Debbie Gibson, and she comes in at number 25 on my list with Anything Is Possible. It was her last top 40 hit that she had. Came out in 1990. Top 30 hit. It hit number 26. And I say that with tremendous reverence and complete sobriety and sincerity when I throw those, shower her with that kind of praise and so on. Debbie Gibson, masterful, genius singer, songwriter. If anybody can kind of put that stuff out of their heads and, you know, get the headphones on, get into some of her music, let it wash over your soul, and really take in the songwriting, the storytelling, the production. It really is beautiful. Debbie Gibson, call me.
She could probably still call you, man. Wow. She's still out there doing it.
And I still go see her. I just saw her live a couple of years ago. Debbie Gibson in my world is not a retro artist. Debbie Gibson in my world is still a very active, relevant, right now artist. Debbie, I love you. Call me.
She was your number one butterbean queen for years.
No, that was Tiffany.
I know it was Tiffany, but didn't
no, that was Mojo. See, that's the thing. At the time, Mojo Nixon had the song. Debbie Gibson had My Three-Headed Love Child. I had the song for Tiffany called Butterbean Queen. And to this day, I run into people who still get that confused.
Oh, I thought your Butterbean Queen changed from year to year.
It might have a little bit, but in my heart, it's all. See, the Tiffany thing was a goof, you know.
Gotcha.
I did have some of her records. I admired her voice, and the vibe was real cute and all of that. But you know, for me, all my Tiffany stuff is a little bit more of a lighthearted goof. The Debbie Gibson thing is 1,017% authentic and heartfelt.
I don't blame you. I'm right there with you.
45 minutes later, and we're still talking about Debbie Gibson.
All right, number 25 for me. Second time on the list tonight. Love Is on the Way. Saigon Kick.
Hey.
Love it.
There we go.
Love it. Hell yeah. Wang, what's your 25?
Back to the great New York Times bestseller, Christopher Long. Debbie Gibson, it was so hot, and as an elderly woman like my age, she's still hot as fuck. Debbie Gibson rules. I love Debbie Gibson, so I just wanted to say that. All right, number 25. This shit was fucking huge. It went to number 1 in 1990, and it was by Vanilla Ice. Ice, baby! Bam!
Right on, man. Word to your mother. All right. Heck yeah. All right, man. Number 24, Chris.
I fell in love with her in the 80s when she was in the band 10,000 Maniacs, and I've seen her live in 10,000 Maniacs. I've seen her live as a solo artist. I still love her music, and this was a magical one, her very first solo album that came out in 95. And my number 24 is Natalie Merchant, Carnival, and it hit the top 10 in 95. Natalie Merchant, beautiful music.
I like that song. Fuck yeah.
I liked her version of Because the Night. That was awesome.
Fantastic.
Yep.
So good. Good.
Yeah. All right, 24 for me. Wang's gonna love this. 92 went to number 18. The Cure, Friday, I'm in Love. Just a
Dig it, silly my nigga.
fun song. I freaking love it, dude. I love it, man.
You should.
Man, nothing wrong with it, man. Hell yeah, man. Wait,
just wait. We're not done yet, man. There's going to be some.
Oh,
there might be a few repeats.
There's more gay to come, I'm sure. Nothing wrong with that. Wait, what you got for number 24?
Yeah, number 20. Friday, I'm in Love. Robert Smith. The Cure is one of my favorite bands in the world. And we do. We have an album review of that. Friday, I'm in Love was off the Wish album. Yeah. Me and Syncin Stanley did an episode on that, and we're really proud of that episode. With what was your friend's name?
Vincent Cavanaugh.
Syncin Stanley, yeah, that was a great episode. All right, my number 24. This made white people feel black. We all danced and diddly-dee. This is how you do it, Montel Jordan, number 1 in 1995. Damn.
Right on. All right, 23, Chris.
23 is just a light, fun, happy, sunny party song, super infectious. Stole a little bit of a sample from Andrea True Connection, More from 76, but made something fresh and brand new out of it in 1999. Came in right at the tail end of eligibility on this list. It was, my goodness, here's my notes. Hit top 10, number 9 in 1999. A sunny little song from a group called Len, and the song is Steal My Sunshine.
I do remember that. Yes, I
Top
do.
10, man. It was a big one.
I remember it.
You go back and hear it, and you go, "Oh yeah, I had
Oh,
sex
yeah.
with that girl listening to this."
I
one
can
time."
hear it right now. All right, man. Number 23. You could not have a 90s top 40 list, you know, without this mega epic hit. It was a hit. It went to number 9 in 1976, and then it came back in 1992 and went all the way to number 2, featured in Wayne's World, and that's Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody. Huge. Gotta give mega props to Queen. What a masterpiece, man. Hell yeah. Right on. Wang, what you got? 23.
Number 23, Dr. Dre featuring Snoop Dogg, Dre Day, number 8, 1992, back.
Right on. All right, 22, Chris.
One of their last big hits, and they were still hitting as hard in the early 90s as in the 80s. My 22, In Excess, Suicide Blonde.
Yes, awesome song. Awesome song.
Top 10.
I
Yeah.
saw that tour.
I remember.
I'm jealous.
I remember vividly seeing that video world premiere on MTV. Yep, sure
What a
do.
great band. Talk
Great
about
band.
a great band with just an unbelievable catalog that has aged beautifully. In Excess, that whole catalog is as fresh and relevant and wonderful now as the day it was when any of it came out in 83, 84, 85, 80, whatever. Truly a great example of a timeless band. In
Yeah,
Excess.
even their early stuff, man. Go put on Don't Change. You know, oh my
come
God.
on, man. Beautiful.
Oh, hell
Fantastic.
yeah.
Banger straight away. Yeah.
So
still gives me chills. Yeah.
Exactly, man. So, all right, man. Number 22 for me, 1992, went all the way to number 1. I got to see this awesome band at the Power Station on this tour. Mr. Big, To Be With You. I don't care, man. I'm a sucker for a great ballad, man.
It was a great song, dude.
Hell yeah, it was. That was a great album.
That's sort of like the Extreme tune in that it was one of the last sort of rock type bands that were allowed to get through the gate before it got slammed shut and everything changed.
And in my opinion, Lean Into It, I think was better than their first album, than their debut. So
sure.
I mean, shoot, man. Great songs on that album. Wayne, what you got? Number 22.
Number 22, I'm going with Friday I'm in Love, number 18, 19, The Caravan.
Right there. Hell yeah, my man. Hell yeah. All right. 21, Chris.
My number 21, The Cure, Friday I'm in Love.
Isn't
that crazy?
Our first triple of the night.
I think that's our first hat trick right there.
Yeah,
yes.
Or first trifecta or whatever
that was the first
metaphor you
trifecta.
want to use.
Yes, it was. All right, my number 21. And I'm not even that much of a fan of this band, but in 1992 they went to number 2 with just an undeniable, just a great, beautiful song, and that's the Red Hot Chili Peppers with Under the Bridge. You just can't deny that song, man. I just can't deny that song, dude. I love it. I love it. Yeah. All right, Wang, what's your number 21?
Me and Syncin Stanley are becoming like a married couple. Number 21, number 2 in 1992, the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Under the Bridge. Bam!
Right on. Yeah. Woo.
You should get a room.
No doubt, man.
We did. It's later.
All right, man. We are halfway there. And Chris, number 20.
Now, this one is particularly exciting for me because when I talk about music that was happening at the 90s, that I really couldn't stand at the time, but has since become one of my favorites later. This is a perfect example of that. I could not stand this artist at the time. I could not stand this record at the time, but now I can appreciate that what a masterpiece it is, and it has since become one of my all-time favorite records. And I just love this gal so much now in retrospect. And my number 20 is Alanis Morissette, You Learn.
Right on, man. Great album, man.
Top 10 little single in 1995. There you go.
Yeah, buddy. All right, my 20 is from one of my favorite bands of all time. I followed them from their first EP. I went to every tour from their second album on. And by the time 1991 came, they were so freaking huge. They were selling out arenas. And they went to number 9 in 1991, and that's Queensryche, Silent Lucidity.
There you go, boy.
Now you got to I put myself in the time frame back then. Now the song is nauseating as heck, and I don't want to hear it again. However, back then it was like, yes, there's my boys. My boys.
Timeline.
Yeah.
Timeline is everything, Tim.
It was
The
awesome.
song rules. It broke them. Fuck yeah, bro.
It made them so huge. It made them be able to sell out arenas, be able to play out their classic Operation Mindcrime in full at the concert. Incredible tour. Incredible song. Great hit. Way to go, Queensryche. Wang, number 20.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, that was huge. That just that name alone scared people away. Especially the girls, like Queensryche. This is crazy. But that song was, it brought in the women. It brought in just the regular folks.
Yep.
If you weren't around back then, you don't know. Good pick, Syncin Stanley. All right, number 20. Number 1, it was an album that just made this guy, older guy for the time, like pop culture brilliant. And I'm not exactly the biggest fan of this guy, even though I like about 5 songs throughout his career. But back in 1999, this went number 1, Santana with Rob Thomas from Matchbox 20, Smooth. Bang.
Great song, man.
Iconic.
Great song. Didn't make my list. Great song. All right, Chris, 19.
This is one of the most fun tracks on my list. One of my all-time favorite hip-hop tracks. It's still fun. I loved it then. I love it now. It's still fresh. And that is Positive K, I Got a Man. And that went to number 14 in 1992. Super fun. It was just a really great time in the history of hip-hop. No pretense. It wasn't trying to do anything other than just to be entertaining and fun, and it certainly did that. And it's still fresh and fun to me.
Great pick. Great pick.
Awesome. My number 19 is going to piggyback on Mr. Long here, and that is 1991's number 2 hit by Lenny Kravitz. It Ain't Over Till It's Over.
Wow!
Dude, that is my favorite song by him, man. Everybody can have Gonna Go My Way and all that other stuff. But that
whole record, that second record, that whole album was just incredible. Always on the Run? Come on.
Yeah, baby, it ain't over till it's over, man. It's awesome, man. And I'm so glad that I haven't heard anybody utter Chumbawamba yet. So, Wang, keep it going. Number 19.
Yeah, number 19. It went to number 34 in 1992. The band is called Radiohead, and the song is called Creep. There.
Oh, yeah, man. Great one. Oh, I missed that one. Hell yeah. Great song. All right, Chris, 18.
18. We talked about it earlier. It's just it's such it's a beautiful song, and it takes me back to a period that was tough to get through at the time, but now I look back at fondly. My number 18 is Cranberries, Linger.
There you go. Heck yeah. Yep, that's 2 for that song. All right, man. My number 18 is going back to those beautiful power ballads from the 80s, from the early 90s. And that's them damn Yankees in 1991 went to number 3 with High Enough.
There you go, boy.
Unbelievable harmony vocals, man. Just stellar. Loved it. Loved it. Loved it. Wang, what you got for 18?
And it's weird because if you look in the context of now, the pop music sucks now. Completely sucks. And fake and AI. It's all cat shit. The fact that this song went to number 6, as heavy as it is, a rock song, no keyboards, none of that shit. It changed the game. Smells like Teen Spirit Nirvana. Bam.
Right on, right on, right on. Awesome. Game changer for sure.
Fucking A, brother.
All right, Chris, 17.
One of my all-time favorite bands coming out of the 80s. And they were one of the groups that was able to transition a little bit into the 90s with a couple of great ballads. And my number 17 is one of the most powerful, beautiful ballads in my heart ever. 17 is The Pretenders, I'll Stand By You.
Great song.
I like that song. Good song.
Number 14 in 1994. Come on, Chrissy Hine, baby.
Awesome pick. Awesome pick, man. Great song. Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Great band.
Right.
Great band. Great band.
My number 17, I'm going to copy Chris Long with 1991's number one hit. All the housewives loved it, went out and bought the album and said, what the fuck is this shit? Yeah, that's extreme, more than words. Again, just a killer ballad. I'm a sucker for ballads, and I love it. Love it. Love it.
There you go.
Wang, 17, buddy.
Yeah, number 17, man. This was fucking it's such an infectious song. Ace of Base, The Sign, number 1 in 1993. Bam.
Oh, man, dude. I like that song too, man. I love that song. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
And I was a club DJ, man. At that time, you couldn't miss Ace of Base. They had a couple of them. It was solid. They were solid go-to tracks. I could never miss. When I played the Ace of Base card.
Right on, Chris. 16.
Oh my goodness, 16. Super fun. It's timeless. The video it just checks all the boxes, and this is a great example of everything that was right with early 90s top 40 music. I still love it. It still makes me want to dance. Where are we at? Number 16?
Yes.
Where we're at? Delight. Groove is in the heart.
Right on. Right on. All right, man.
With a little cameo from Bootsy Collins at the end of that.
See, from Parliament, George Clinton, Funkadelic. Yes, sir.
Just say Bootsy, baby.
Bootsy. You dig? All right.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
You remember.
Phenomenal bass player. All right. My number 16. Back in 1990, what did it do? Peaked at number 3. Although, man, something tells me this went high. I don't know, man. I'm confused about the stats on this one.
I'll help you.
This song was just inescapable. I loved it. I would sing it at karaoke with my singer's girlfriend. We would sing the girl parts, and I would sing Fred's parts, and that's Love Shack by the B-52s. Love that song, man.
Cosmic Thing. Great album. I saw the tour twice with my beloved Lori Sue, who passed away. Fuck yeah.
I'll never forget, man, going to Oh Charlie's karaoke Halloween with my face painted like Paul Stanley, singing Love Shack on karaoke. Yeah,
good stuff.
That's yeah, that was crazy. All right, Wang, what you got? Number 16.
Great song, Syncin Stanley, and great band.
Yes.
I love B-52s. Fuck yeah, brother, man. All right, here's my number 16. And the reason why I picked this fucking song, because I didn't have to use my AK. It was a good day. Ice Cube, number 15 in 1993. There.
Oh, yeah, that was a good little rap tune. Oh, yeah. Heck yeah, man. Ice Cube from NWA. All right.
Yeah.
All right, number 15. Getting there, man. Chris, what you got?
One of my all-time favorites. I've written about. This is one of the artists I have written about as much or more than any other artist that I've written about over the years. I discovered her back in '75. I was 12. I've been in love with her ever since, in certain ways that I don't want to reveal right here, right now, but I will say that I have just a very unhealthy obsession for the last 50 years with Bonnie Raitt. And she had a massive hit in 1991. I Can't Make You Love Me. Beautiful song. If you don't know it, go find it. Let it wash over your soul. It will change your life. Bonnie Raitt, I love you, baby. I always have, always will, in very creepy, unhealthy ways. But your music is beautiful and blameless. That's Bonnie Raitt at number 15. Can't Make You Love Me.
That's a great song, man. It
Sure enough.
Hell yeah. My number 15, some would argue that this was 89, but it was not. It went to number 9. It went to number 6 in 1990, and that's the inescapable ballad by Skid Row, I Remember You. Incredible song. Great song. Great song. Yeah. Sebastian, you're a douchebag, but yeah. Whatever.
Still. He just can't help himself.
He can't help himself, man. He can't, man. He's his own worst enemy. Oh, man. Wang, what you got for number 15?
Yeah, number 15 with the number 8 in 1994. Rolling down the street, smoking Indo, sipping on gin and juice, laid back. Got my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Snoop Dogg, gin and juice, back.
Right on, man. I knew it. I knew you were going to have these songs. Hell yeah. Right on, man. All right. Number 14, Chris.
It was fresh and different at the time when it came out. It still sounds fresh today. My number 14 is The Verve, Bittersweet Symphony. And that was 97. And that was number 12 on the KC Countdown. Fantastic track, The Verve.
Right on, man. Right on. All right, man. Number 14 for me. Copycat Chris, man. That infectious bass, man, by Bootsy Collins. Do 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 do. Hell yeah, grooves in the heart. Delight, man. Just so infectious, man. Love it. Love it.
She was so hot. I forget her name. DJ.
Oh, I can't remember. It was crazy. Weird name.
Find that. Maybe you can drop that in post-production.
Yeah, right?
She was so fine.
Yeah, buddy. In those spandex suits.
With the big platform. Yeah. So cool. Groovy. It was groovy.
Very cool.
All right.
Wang, what you got for 14?
Number 14. This song went number 1 in 1999. This chick is hot as fuck. She's batshit crazy and she's lost her mind. But
Here we
I still
go.
love her. Britney Spears, baby, one more time, bam!
Hell yeah. You can't. Undeniable, man. What a mega hit, man. Mega hit. Awesome. All right, man. Where are we at? Number 13, Chris.
If every band from the 90s was as cool as my number 13, the decade wouldn't have sucked as bad as it did. Great band. I loved them then. I still love them now. My number 13, Everclear, Santa Monica.
Right on.
Good song. Good song. I saw them open up with the Rolling Stones.
Wow. That's a good gig if you can get it.
Everclear, Christopher Love. Everclear, Metallica, the Rolling Stones. Bam.
Wow. Outstanding.
Yep.
What
We
a
have the
great-
ticket stub to prove it.
Oh, I would never challenge your honesty or truthfulness or sincerity.
Thank you, brother.
Right on. Right on. My number 13, man. What? Dude, this song is like a one-hit wonder, one of a kind. Just such a cool song, man. And it went to number 4 in 1996 by this little, I think they were a trio actually, called OMC. How bizarre. How bizarre. Oh, baby. Making me crazy. Oh, yeah. Awesome. Love it. All right. Number 12, Wang. Number 13, Wang. Sorry.
Yeah, right on, Syncin Stanley. There's two things I really masturbate to with porn, okay? When my girlfriend's not around, I love lesbian porn, scissors, the whole bit, scissors, and I also love female masturbation. The Divinals, I Touch Myself, number 4 in 1990, bam!
Wow. Right on. Thanks for sharing.
Wow.
Thank you for sharing.
Hey,
Awesome.
honesty's the best policy, my grandma used to say. Bam.
Hey,
Absolutely.
He's not wrong.
No, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. He's absolutely correct.
Thank you, boys, thank you.
Oh man, and even she looked hot in that video.
Hell yeah!
And
Hell yeah!
she wasn't that great of a looker. Rest her soul, man. She died.
Yeah. Badass song. Badass song.
Yeah.
Bang.
All right, man. All right, where are we at? Number 12, Chris.
Iconic for the early 90s. A case could be made for this being one of the definitive iconic, if you think of the MTV era. You think of MTV 1992, Blind Melon, No Rain.
Oh, good one.
With the bee, the little bee costume.
Right.
The song is iconic. The video was iconic.
Right on.
And I'll stop there.
I'm gonna on my number 12, I'm gonna stick with the remnants of hair metal. In 1990, the song went to number 23. And my lead singer at the time was like, "Oh man, this guy is so awesome. You gotta check him out, man. You gotta check him out." And I was like, "Oh man, that's a bunch of crap. That's all fake. That's studio crap, whatever." Well, I went to see this band at Power Station, and the guy was live as could be and just blew it out of the box. And I became an instant fan. And that's Steelheart, Never Let You Go. Just incredible, man. Incredible, man. He just blew my mind what he could do vocally. It was insane. Yep.
I have a Steelheart story I'll tell you also at another time.
Oh, okay. Probably to do with that gig. You might open up that show.
It did have something to do with that gig, but we'll move on.
Wow, right on. Wang, what you got, number 12?
Number 5 in 1991. Too legit to quit. MC Hammer, bam!
Parachute pants and all, huh? Or genie pants, not parachute pants. Genie
We
pants.
all had those pants in 1991. I know
not
did.
this guy, not this guy.
Oh, too cool, Syncin Stanley. Right?
No.
Oh, hell no. Right on.
No, hell no. All right, Chris, number 11.
We've heard this one come up before. Another one of my all-time favorites of that decade, especially their first album with the pink feathers on it. The band was just brilliant. Butch Vig, the drummer, just an incredible producer. Just great songs that checked all my boxes. Loved them then, love them now. Number 11, Garbage, Stupid Girl.
Yeah.
I got a feeling.
No.
I got a feeling. All right, my number 11. Chris mentioned the young lady before. 1995. This song was huge. Went to number 6. She had Taylor Hawkins, rest his soul, on drums at the time, and I believe Flea and Dave Navarro played on this song too, from the Red Hot Chili Peppers at the time. And that's Alanis Morissette. You ought to know.
There you go.
There you go.
That track blew everything. That was one of those, almost sort of like one of those Kennedy assassination songs, where you just remember when that hit and it just changed history. You know, Smells Like Teen Spirit was one of those.
And
this is another one in terms of the 90s. When this record hit, holy shit. It's huge. I don't think enough can be said for the significance and the impact that track had, when it hit. Alanis Morissette, boom, bravo, good job, girl.
And it was a song for everybody, man. The girls could dig it, the guys could dig it, cover bands were playing it like crazy. It was just one of those songs, man. Just gigantic. Loved it. Yeah, Wang, number 11.
This was fucking all over MTV, all over pop radio, all over everything. Number 1 in 95. The song is badass. The song is called Gangster's Paradise by Coolio. Bam!
Wow. Right on. Right on. Right on. All right, where are we at? Number 10. Here we are.
Top 10, guys. Top 10, man.
This is gonna be crazy, man.
You know,
here we
you
go.
guys know that I love fun, crispy, crunchy, hooky, catchy, and number 10 for me, Bare Naked Ladies, 1 week.
Oh wow, man!
Yeah.
I'm glad you like it, man. I gotta say, I can't stand that song. That song annoyed me.
Yeah, but you're a Fates Warning guy, so I would expect that.
True. But I'm also, hey,
I know. I'm saying, relax. Relax. Syncin Stanley, I'll kiss your bald head next time I see you.
Number 10 for me. This song was, again, undeniable. Huge hit. It was everywhere. It was infectious. You can't deny it. You know it if you hear it. And that's 1997. It went number 1 on the rock chart, number 11 on the main Billboard. And that's Tonics, If You Could Only See. If you could only see.
I like that song.
Incredible song. Love it. All right, Wang, you're number 10.
Number 10, this song was all over. It's probably overplayed and everything, but the song is amazing. And the song is called Losing My Religion, number 4 in 1991 by R.E.M. Bam!
Right on. Great song.
It's another one of those that takes you right back to a particular place in time.
Yep, absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Awesome song. I don't care how many times you hear it, it's badass.
And one of the first few big hits that really leaned on mandolin, if I'm not
Right, good points. Yeah. There you go.
So, we didn't do that since Maggie May, did we?
There you go. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? But yeah, heavily on mandolin. All right, Chris, number 9.
Number 9 is one of my top 2 all-time favorite hip-hop tracks. I love to play it, when I'm DJing clubs. I put it on my regular playlist when it's just, my own personal time. This track gave me chills then. It still does now. I put this record on and it instantly, I transition into a super sweaty, chocolatey, glistening black man who can make it with every shawty in the club. And it's just fantastic. I just get it so much. Love it. My number 9 is Tupac, California Love.
More on that later.
Wow.
Well, let me
song.
welcome everybody.
Great song.
Yeah, you know it.
Fuck yeah, I know it.
Oh, Wang knows it for sure.
I was about to bust out some rhymes there, man.
Wow.
Go for it. Bust out some rhymes.
That's untouchable like Elliot Ness. Come on now, man.
You're even better than I thought you were. Bam.
Wow.
California Love, man. Come on. It makes my wiener tingle still.
Fuck yeah!
All right, man. All right, my number 9. This band came off of one of the biggest albums of all time. They had toured extensively for it for over 3 years. Radio was just hyping them up for their new album that came out. And this single in 1996 went all the way to number 10. And I was just remember vividly being at work in the restaurant, listening to the radio, and they said, it's coming on, the new song by Metallica, and it's Until It Sleeps. And I heard that song, and I was like, wow, that was awesome. Until It Sleeps. That song for some reason, I just really dig it, man. It just hit me the first time I heard it. So now, did the rest of the album resonate with me much? No, not really, but that song did. I liked that song. So
good pick. A bold and brave pick, Syncin Stanley. Pick.
I'm not gonna lie, man. It was huge. I loved it.
Great song, great album. I love Load. Fuck yeah.
It's got a couple decent songs. Yeah. All right, Wang, number 9.
All right, number 9. It went number 12 in 1995. This guy's like my age, so him talking about this specific year hit home for me. The Smashing Pumpkins, 1979. Bam!
Right on. Hell yeah. That was on my original list until I found other songs. That actually
right on. All good, brother man.
That did make my preliminary list, but unfortunately it got bumped off.
Oh, right on, bro. Right on.
All right, Chris, what you got? Number 8. We're at number 8.
Getting into the cream of the crop, man.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful song, beautiful album, beautiful artistry, and a beautiful artist. I loved her then. I still love her. This whole album is just beautiful. It has also aged so well. I even loved it. This is one of those that came out in the 90s that I actually did just fully embrace in the moment, and I've never let go of it, 30 years later. My number 8, Sheryl Crow, Strong Enough, and that was top 5 back in 94. I love you, Sheryl Crow. That first album, non-stop, blameless perfection.
Right on. All right, man, my number 8, and this ain't no freaking crappy Gene Simmons cover here, man. This is from the original band in 1996. Went to number 30, and that's Prodigy, Firestarter.
Oh, I forget that.
Insane. What a killer. I saw that video. That dude freaked me out. I'm like, this dude is freaky. This song is freaky. I mean, it's kind of scary. He's in that tunnel just acting all weird and shit. I'm like, this is awesome. This is awesome. I freaking love that song. Man.
Hell yeah, sing it now.
I ain't gonna sit here and lie and say I like anything else by him, but I love that song, man. Everything else, that Smack My Bitch Up and all that, he can have all that. But this song,
Oh, I love all that shit.
oh no, this song was the one, man. This was the one.
Oh, right on.
Hell yeah. Number 8, Wang.
All right, number 3. Syncin Stanley mentioned this previously. Ordinary World by the great Duran Duran. Bam.
Right on. Right
Fuck
on.
yeah. Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. All right. Number 7, Chris.
Amazing band that to this day doesn't get the credit and the attention and the accolades that they deserve. But in my world, you know, I don't want to oversell it, but very Beatles inspired, and they do it really, really well. Beautiful songs, but they're not one of the bands that you hear a lot as much about as some of the others, but they definitely deserve it. My number 7 is Fastball, Out of My Head. Great pop rock trio from Texas that was top 20 back in '99. They got in just under the line with that album. If you love for guys like me and you know, Cheap Trick guys, you know, Fastball, you need really find that the first Fastball album came out in
right on.
88. That's the album that has this. My mind doesn't work as well now as it used to do when I was younger. So I can't remember the title of the album, All the Pain That Money Can Buy or something like that. Anyway, Fastball, great song, great album, definitely worth checking out. They made it to number 7 on my top 3 list.
Right on. My number 7, I'm just going to cut to the chase. It's another trifecta song by Garbage, and that's Stupid Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There too.
Incredible. I just love them, man. I love their whole ambiance, their whole like vibe. It's just,
and that first album, that pink album with the pink feathers on it, that is a great sex album, man. It just, if you're really vibing, freaking put that record on in the background, and it's just I don't know, an oral aphrodisiac or something. It just takes the whole experience to another level. So yeah,
wow.
The first Garbage album, great, highly recommended sex album.
I wanted to pick Only Happens When It Rains, but unfortunately that only
It went number 55. I'm with you, Syncin. It went number 55.
Same here. Same here. Exactly. We're all at lockstep on that.
That would be my all-time favorite Garbage song, but Stupid Girl's right there with it. So yeah. All right, Wang, number 7.
Number 7 proved that us white people have groove. My black friends love this song. This is a fucking banger. Number 3 in 1992 from the great band House of Pain, Jump Around. Bam.
Right on. I knew you were going to pick that. I knew it. Dude's wearing a Celtics shirt in the freaking video, of course.
A Larry Bird shirt, no less.
Yeah, they're from Boston. Of course he's going to pick
Damn straight.
Hell yeah. All right, number 6, Chris.
And that Jump Around, that still is a guaranteed can't lose in the clubs. When I'm DJing, if I'm in a jam, you know, and I need to put together a quick, hot, guaranteed 90s set, you know, your Montel Jordan track that you mentioned earlier, and that one, Jump Around, guaranteed, never misses. So anyway,
no way, Jose.
Yeah. All right, my number 6. I love her. I wish I could marry her. She's just the most innocent, beautiful, lovely little creature with great songs and a great, lovely little voice. I love everything about her. This is one of the greatest heartfelt little love songs, period, despite the decade you want to discuss. Lisa Loeb, Stay, I Missed You. I did
Good
listen
song.
to that.
Good song. Good song.
Oh, good.
Did she marry Diesel Zappa?
I want to say that she did.
I think she did, or they were an item for a while.
There was some sort of connection at some point, you know.
Yes, there was. Yes,
I stalk her a little bit, but I don't stalk her that closely to know that. But I do love her. That whole album was beautiful. That song is beautiful. Lisa Loeb, I love you.
Right on, right on. My number 6 is just a classy female artist that she crossed over into the 90s from the 80s, and that's this song went to number 28 in 92, and that's Sade with No Ordinary Love.
There you go, boy.
Good one.
There you go.
Love it. Love Sade, man.
You have to.
God, man, you got to watch her in concert. Oh my God, she's amazing live.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Oh God, crazy. Yeah. All right, Wayne. Number.
All right. It's the New York Times bestseller book. And for the record, here we go. Number 1 on the New York Times bestseller list. Here we go. He mentioned it earlier. And I'm talking about Tupac and rest in peace and the great Dr. Dre. California Love, number 1 back in 1995. Bam!
Hey, is that the song where they did the video and they had like the Thunderdome?
Yeah.
Thunderdome thing, yeah.
Yes, that's it. Sing it, Sally. That's it.
Hell yeah. Right on. See, I know, man. I know. I may not like it myself.
I'm very impressed. The whitest person on the planet. I'll give you credit, bro.
All right. Here we go. Top 5. Chris, number 5.
Oh, boy.
Here we go.
I remember the first time I heard this song, the time it came out. You know, like I've been saying, I didn't appreciate the 90s or anything going on in the moment. But I remember hearing this on the radio, and the first thing I thought of when I heard this was, this decade may not suck completely after all. There may actually be hope for the 90s. It hit me in a way that very much like when I first heard Blondie in the 70s. Magical stuff. I love the band then, love them now. This album is start to finish blameless and perfect. My number 5 is No Doubt, Just a Girl.
Right on. Yeah. We all have No Doubt on our list, just different songs.
Yep, that's it, buddy.
Yep. All right, man. My number 5 is they carried over into the 90s in 92 and made it to number 10, and that's U2, One.
Yes!
I love it, dude. It's a beautiful song, man.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Gorgeous song with a ton of meaning in it. Just incredible. Love it. I don't care what anybody says.
Neither do I. Good play.
Screw all this. Screw all those YouTube haters.
Fuck them up. They're all so predictable. Fuck them.
Who cares if Bono wants to save the world? Leave him alone.
Yeah, exactly. So did John Lennon. Do we hate the Beatles? No.
No, exactly. All right, Wang, number 5.
Number 5. This is way out there. The song is so fucking beautiful. I love the song. It has a very personal situation. I'm not going to get into it because I don't want to disrespect anyway. But it has a very personal situation. It went to number 12 in 1999. It was by the band Filter, and the song is called Take a Picture.
Wow, good song. Yeah, great. Hell yeah. Number 4, Chris.
Number 4, I love her. I own a stack of her records. She's still very much in my world. I would give my right pinky to have at least one evening. I'll leave it at that. I just love her so much. Number 4, Fiona Apple, Criminal.
Right on.
Oh, good song. I like that.
Great video. You know, it looked like if if the Olsen twins were running a meth lab in a trailer park, that's where that video would have been shot. It was just fantastic video, great album. I love Fiona Apple. I adore her so much. Call me, babe.
Awesome. Number 4 for me. Well, the guy from, what's his name? One of the guys, the Bachman Turner Overdrive guy. His son.
Tal Bachman.
Tal Bachman, yeah. I just couldn't remember his dad's name.
Randy Bachman.
Randy Bachman's son. Tal Bachman had a huge hit in 99, went to number 14 with She's So High. Yeah. I love that song.
Great song.
I love it, man. My singer in the band made us play that song. He's like, we got to play this song. We were like, oh, man. But then I got to playing it and singing the backups with him. And I ended up loving the song, man. So there you go. Yeah. She's So High. Wang, number 4.
This song rips your heart out. If you don't feel this song, you're not alive. Syncin Stanley mentioned it a couple of picks ago. Number 10 in 1991 by U2, One.
Hell yeah. Right on. Right on. Here we go. The nitty gritty. Top 3. Chris, let's go. Number 3.
Number 3, for me, in my world, the all-time most fun party hip-hop track ever. Love it. Cannot get enough of it. I never will be able to get enough of it. My number 3 is Coolio. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get your woman on the floor. Gotta get up and get down. Gotta get up and get up. Yeah, See, when Coolio, 1, 2, 3, 4, something new. Number 3 on my top 40 90s list. I will never get tired of that record. Come on now.
Wow. All right. And
I'm
now
all about the hip hop, baby.
All right. And now for something completely different. My number 3. Well, you might remember this band from the famous sitcom intro they did for Friends.
Yeah.
This song is not that song. This song came out in 1990. It went to number 14, and that's the Rembrandts with Just the Way It Is, Baby.
There you go.
Love that song. Love it. All right, Wang, number 3.
All right, man. This song, this is a very controversial artist, but this song, I will never forget. It was when I was with Lori Sue. God rest her soul. She's passed away, my beloved Lori Sue. I remember when me and her heard the song for the first time. Talk about ripping your heart out of your chest. Sinead O'Connor, nothing compares to you. Bam!
Hell yeah, written by Prince.
There you go.
Syncin Stanley.
Right on. Great song. She delivered it so well.
Yes, she really did.
Yeah, poor girl.
Yeah, right.
And she just passed away not too long ago.
Yeah, very young, actually.
Yeah. Shame.
Fucked up.
All right, number 2. Here we go, Chris.
We already talked about it earlier, so we cut right to the chase. My number 2 all-time favorite top 40 hit from the 1990s, Jane Child, I Don't Want to Fall in Love.
Right on, man. Rock and roll.
Number 2, man. That's how much I love that track.
Wow, that's awesome. My number 2, just watched his documentary last night, and they didn't know, man, if he was going to make it for his comeback. He got into a terrible motorcycle crash and really fucked up his leg. But in 1990, it went to number 2, and he came back. That's Billy Idol's Cradle of Love. And I'm
that song.
Sure y'all remember that video. Amazing. Awesome. Just a great song, man. And I gotta say, it was a great song without the help of Steve Stevens. It was a great song.
Right.
So props to Billy Idol, man. Great song. All right, Wang, number 2.
And I think that song Syncin Stanley was on. It was in the soundtrack for the Andrew Dice Clay movie that was
Ford
released.
Fairlane?
Yeah, I believe that was in there. Good
Maybe.
pick, Syncin Stanley.
Maybe. Yeah. All right, Wang.
What's that?
What's your number 2, Wang?
All right, brother man. Here's my number 2. This is one of my favorite bands ever. The album is fucking sick as fuck. This song specifically with the number 8 in 1990 by the great Depeche Mode. Enjoy the Silence. Bam.
Right on. Great pick. Great songs. They had like a trio of great songs back then. Awesome. All right, here we go. You guys ready? Number 1.
Oh shit!
Drum roll, please.
Here we go.
Number 1 on my list, I think it was the greatest song of the 90s, period. And in my world, in my heart, it's probably one of my top 4 or 5 all-time favorite songs, period. My number 1 track, Radiohead, Creep.
Right on.
Awesome.
Right on. My number 1, dude, it's just a beautiful, haunting, just melancholy, just a yearning. It's just crazy good, man. This chick can sing like nobody's business. Came out in 1990, went to number 19, and that's Concrete Blonde with Joey. Just an incredible song. Love it.
Didn't see that one coming.
Love me some Concrete Blonde.
Yeah, good man.
Yeah. And they do a great cover of Mancello, by the way, by Cheap Trick.
Interesting.
I
think I knew that. I don't think I've ever heard it, but I think I knew about that.
It's awesome, man. It's awesome. They got some good stuff, man. I dove into them quite a bit a while back. Yeah, good stuff. All right, Wang, number 1.
Yeah, my number 1, this song brings me back. This went to number 1 in 1994. Christopher Long brought them up earlier in our episode. This song has so much personal connection, and I'm not going to get into it because I don't want to disrespect somebody, but it has a lot of connection to my past in those crazy 90s. And for me, the 90s were batshit crazy. The song is called Creep, and this band is called TLC. Bam!
Oh, there you go.
Right on. Wow. That was awesome, guys. Man, what an eclectic mix of songs, huh?
That's an understatement. Hell yeah.
I mean, we just touched on like just about every genre you get. That's just about it. I mean, shit, even a little opera with Queen, man. Jeez.
Yeah, right.
Holy cow, man.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Well, all right. It is time for Guest Talk.
Yeah!
All right, Wayne, you want to tell everybody what we got going on this time for Kiss Talk?
Yeah, well, you came up with this, so
yes,
I will
did.
tell everybody. This is one of the times that you came up with this. And let me get this. Our favorite moments, our favorite Kiss moments of the 90s. Do I got that right?
That is correct.
Okay, cool. Right on.
Yeah.
The 90s were, the 90s with Kiss, they started on the bottom and they ended on top. So there you go.
Exactly. And instead of rotating this time, we'll make it quick and we'll just start with Chris and go through his top 10. Then I'll rattle off my top 10 and so on. But before we get to that, we gotta wish Mr. Bruce Kulick a speedy recovery. He just had some heart valve surgery. nothing life-threatening. He wasn't sick. It could have been life-threatening if let go, but it was just something he needed to get done. So he went in, had the procedure, and awesome, Bruce, man. I'm glad to see you're doing well, and speedy recovery.
I love that guy.
Exactly.
I love Bruce Kulick, man.
He's such a sweetheart, man.
We all love Bruce Kulick. He is awesome.
He is. He's just so kind, man. When you meet him, he's just an awesome guy, dude. Awesome guy.
Yeah, and born in Brooklyn, New York, December 12th, 1953. Everybody forgets back on October 16th of 2003, the man was shot on Sunset Boulevard in Los Angeles by a stray bullet. People forget about that. He went to Newtown High School in Brooklyn, married in 2014 to Lisa Lane. So, yeah, man, mad respect, mad love. All three of us love Bruce Kulick.
Man. You could definitely say he dodged some bullets in his life. So,
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Good for him, man. Bruce rules. All right, let's start this off. Our top favorite Kiss moments of the 90s. Chris, go ahead and rattle off your top 10.
Now, a couple of these, they're like personal experience kind of moments. It's not like something that was okay. And this, and I'm just gonna run mine down, and then we're gonna go down the line, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You run down. You can talk about it a little bit if you want.
Yeah. Well, these aren't really in any particular order. It's just the first things that I thought of when I reflected back on that era. But one of my favorite moments was of course the reunion tour. That was about as big as it gets, and all the press leading up to it, and then to actually go and see the shows was fantastic. Also, in terms of concerts, that 1990 Hot in the Shade tour was fantastic. The band was just firing on all cylinders. Great set list, great show. One of my favorite live Kiss concert experiences. Hot in the Shade, which would have played out in the summer of 1990. Another of my favorites was the official Kiss convention tour in '95 that was actually sanctioned by the band, where they showed up and played acoustic and did their Q&A and so on. And we went down and saw them in Miami. And I had at that event, I bought a baby blue vinyl copy of Revenge. And Paul was doing the meet and greet. And I was fortunate to actually, the crowd was so big, I couldn't even get near him, and I was just gonna, just blow it off, whatever. And one of the girls I was with, she goes, "You'll regret it if you don't get Paul Stanley's signature yet." So I actually climbed up one of the lighting poles on the stage, and I'm like hanging off by like one arm, and leaned down from above and tapped Paul on the shoulder with my Revenge album, dude, please sign my record, and he did, handed it back up to me, and then I shimmied back down the lighting truss again. So that was a lot of fun. That was their own sanctioned tour. But actually, one of the other things on my list that I probably enjoyed even more was I think it was Keith LaRue, who was the promoter for the what was at the time annual Kiss conventions, that were not sanctioned by the band, and that's where you could get, the really cool stuff, and my wife, I was married at the time, and we looked forward to that every year. It was like Christmas, going to the Kiss conventions. Another event which kind of ties into that, but one of my favorite things about Kiss in the 90s was the Kiss Vision videos.
Yeah.
You know, we were seeing all this stuff for the first time, and it was VHS. I miss those, you know, authentic, you know, VHS, VCR days. You know, we would go to the Kiss conventions and get
Peter Arquette.
Peter Arquette, God bless Peter Arquette. The MTV Unplugged special in what was it, 95, early 96, whatever it was.
Absolutely.
That was a major event as well. Another one of my favorite things about Kiss in the 90s, shortly after they announced the reunion, I don't know if the tour had started yet or not, but somewhere in between Tiger Stadium and the Intrepid, somewhere in that span, they did the 4 matching Spin magazine covers.
Oh yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
That was fun. You know, that brought back some of the old, you know, spirit of the solo albums from back in the day. And
Yeah.
you know, at that point, everything seemed magical again with
And
that
you had
band.
to collect all 4. You
had to collect all 4, and it was just super fun.
Spin must have loved that.
Sure, they did. I think it was Spin. I think they were Spin magazines.
Yeah, it was. Spin magazine.
I've had several of my favorite Kiss experiences, coincidentally, have all been meeting Paul Stanley. And so one of my favorite Kiss moments from the 90s, Trish and I, we went to the Revenge tour. I think we talked about this before. And, you know, we were staying at the same hotel, and we were up late in the hotel bar, and, you know, the Kiss guys were up late in the hotel bar, and it was just great to have spent some time and got some pictures. Speaking of Bruce Kulick, actually, not just Paul and spending a little bit of time chatting with Eric Singer, but had some significant time hanging out and talking to Bruce. And I've had the pleasure of meeting Bruce many times over the years. And so that accidental surprise revenge meeting at the hotel lounge was definitely one of my favorite 90s experiences. I got a couple of more. 1983, my band opened for Ace Frehley, man. That was pretty cool. That was a pinch me, dream come true experience. Now, I have met Ace at different times over the years, but oddly, the night that we opened for him, we did not have any interaction. From best of my memory, Tim was on his bus with the knee pads.
Yeah, and that was when you had the lethal lineup of you, yourself, Joe, Doug, and Chase on drums too.
That might have been. I think. Might have still been Bill Irwin.
Might have been Bill Irwin.
Might have still been Bill Irwin, but it was a powerhouse. Set. That was a memorable show for a couple of reasons. A, because I was opening for Ace Frehley, which was pretty awesome.
But pretty awesome is an understatement.
I still got the ticket stuff.
To his credit, at that time, my band Dead Serious, we were known for having a very big, over-the-top visual show. And there was, when we came loading in and everything going onto the stage, there was a little bit of a scuttlebutt between our production people and Ace's production people over how much of our show he was going to allow us to do that night. And to his credit, man, the dude was cool, and somebody went and had the conversation with Ace. It's like, these guys are going to blow up a life-size Mr. Potato Head on stage, which had to be completely bizarre to everybody. But anyway, that's the kind of thing that was involved in our live show. But you know, it was discussed with Ace, and he signed off on all of it, and we were able to do our full show.
I actually mentioned to him, my buddies are opening up for you tonight, so I don't know if that had anything.
And we've had some situations opening for major acts that were not that positive. So
Sure.
I really appreciated Ace Frehley, you know, just for, you know, being a cool dude and letting us go out and do our thing. So R.I.P. Ace. And probably my top experience, honestly, was meeting Peter Criss at one of the conventions. I think it was '94, and I think unlike one of the experiences that you had meeting him, Tim. When I met him in '94, just could not have been sweeter. Got a great photo of him with my son. My son was a baby, and we got a picture of Peter Criss holding my son. He was maybe 12 months old, and it was fun. It was really sweet. It was heartfelt. So, you know, sometimes meeting the Kiss guys have been less than positive experiences, but a couple of times they were really cool. And the time I met Peter Criss, and he's holding my son and everything, I loved it. He was great. It was a great experience, and that's my top 10 Kiss experiences from the '90s.
Awesome. All right, man. My top 10 are the release, and I say the release of Psycho Circus. That album was so hyped up. We were so excited to finally get a Kiss record again with the original 4 members, you know. But as we come to find out, that wasn't the case. At the time, and hearing that first
we
song,
thought,
and they did it again. They came out with that song Psycho Circus. I heard it on the radio. I was like, oh, this is awesome. I gotta get the album, gotta go, you know. That was all great until like about 6 months later when you get into the album, you know. But that moment was awesome. Number 9 would be the Revenge release. Getting Revenge, you know, that was hyped up. Ezra was doing it. They did the little tribute to Eric Carr. That was all. It was cool, man. All that hype leading up to that. My number 8. This is a weird one, but it's very cool. But it was me meeting the original Cheap Trick lineup. I met all of Cheap Trick. You know, Bunny, Robin, all of them. Met them all. And Todd Halford was playing keys for him, so I got to meet him for the first time. And I got to discuss Kiss with Rick Nielsen and asked him about playing on Gene's solo album. He got all animated. You know, I told the story before. He's like, oh my God, I saw him without the makeup on him and all this stuff. It was just a cool little interaction. So that was a cool Kiss memory, you know, because Cheap Trick and Kiss are synonymous with each other. So number 7 would be the 1995 Kiss Expo in Orlando, Florida, meeting Bruce and Eric Singer for the second time. That was really cool. I believe Union played. With John Corabi and the tribute band Strutter.
You are correct.
And you were there. I remember meeting you there. You were running around like a chicken with your head cut off that day.
I think I was DJing or emceeing or something like that.
You were doing something. Brandvold was there. Todd Howard was there. John Regan was there. Shoot, man, that was just cool, man. Just being able to see all that old merchandise and all that stuff. It was just awesome. It was awesome.
If I can interject, Todd Howarth has always been a great dude too.
He's very cool.
Met Todd a couple of times over the years as well. Just a sweet, lovely guy.
It's too bad you're not going to be here in Florida in about next month, because they're doing 4 Florida days.
Right. Yeah, I saw that.
Right down in Stewart, man. I'm going to go see Richie Scarlett and Todd Howard play together. Doing a
I have
nice
a-
tribute.
I have a very, very busy schedule in Florida this summer, but it doesn't put me getting back into Florida until about the end of June. So I'm gonna miss
too
that,
bad.
unfortunately.
All right, my number 6, Unplugged. Obviously, that was epic. My number 5 was the Bad Boys tour. Getting to meeting Peter for the first time and hanging out with Ace again. That was awesome. I was like a little gopher for Ace and his crew, driving them to the movie theater and, delivering packages to Ace's room for him. It was pretty cool stuff, man. Very cool. Number 4 was the Revenge tour. That was just an awesome tour. Getting to meet Eric and Bruce for the first time on that tour. Signed my ticket stubs. That was cool. And number 3 was the Hot in Shade tour, which was epic. Epic set list.
Sure.
Epic show. Being able to see Eric Carr, unfortunately, before he passed away.
Yeah.
That was the first time I saw Kiss. And I got to meet Gene for the first time on that day. So that was awesome. Number 2 would be the reunion tour. That was phenomenal. I remember going up to the Orlando Arena early, being able to hear a little bit of sound check outside. Got to see those big inflatable things. And what was cool was I brought one of those little disposable cameras. We didn't have the iPhones back then.
Right.
We had to buy either a disposable camera or bring one of your big bulky cameras. But as far as I know, I'm the only person that has pictures of the backs of those big blow-up dolls. And they painted their whole backs costumes on the back side. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. And then, obviously, number 1 was the Ace Just for Fun tour in 1993 when Dead Serious opened up for him. I got to meet him, hang out with his band all day, drive them all around town. Came up to the bus and got to hang out on the bus with Ace Frehley for a couple hours until showtime. Watched him put his smoking guitar together, listen to the Jerky Boys, frickin' Hendrix demos. It was just mind-blowing, man. Just mind-blowing, dude. It was just epic. So that will always be my number 1 Kiss experience. Yeah, awesome. And I'm looking at my signed Ace Frehley picture right over there, from that day. It was awesome. So, yeah, that's my top 10. Wang, what's your top 10 moments from the 90s?
Yeah, I got a top 10 that's positive and uplifting and fun. But I cannot not admit that the most impactful moment in the 1990s was the unfortunate death of Eric, and I got 10, but I have to say this, was the unfortunate death of Eric Carr's death. I remember it, and here's the deal, and it encompasses somebody that is also dead now, my beloved Laurie Sue. We were in Calistoga on November 24th of 1991, Laurie Sue, and we were watching MTV, and Lola, and then Eric Carr. I loved Eric Carr. I thought he was amazing. I saw every tour that he was ever on, with the exception of Unmasked. I saw every fucking tour. So I want to say that was very impactful. But I'm going to be
shocking. It was just something
shocking.
that came out of nowhere. Nobody had no idea.
Yeah.
Just, And from the time,
the fact that he died the same day of Freddie Murphy, the guy from Queen.
Yeah.
And Eric Carr was like a side note, and that pissed me off to no end because obviously I like Kiss 10 billion times more than Queen. But anyways, all right, now I'm going to do some positivity. So my top 10 Kiss moments that were just so impactful and I love so much. Number 10 would be the MTV debut world premiere, April 18th, 1992, of the video Unholy on MTV. Revenge came out a month and 1 day later on May 19th of 92. And then number 9 would be Kiss MTV Unplugged with the great, amazing Bruce Kulick, who basically stole the show. I'll never forget that night. I loved that. It was amazing. And then then next would be the 1996 press conference on the USS Intrepid, the aircraft carrier. The next one would be the Fox special, the Kiss special, a night before the Dodger Stadium show. I remember watching it with my father, and the next day, me and the greatest man to ever live drove down to Los Angeles from the Bay Area and whatnot. And the next one would be, as Christopher Long eloquently said, the Hot in the Shade tour in Concord, at the Concord Pavilion. I was like, when they opened up with I Saw You Love, I basically busted a nut and jacked off in front of everybody, and everybody went, huh, hold on, dude, calm down, get the fuck away from me. I didn't give a shit. I was in full stream. Bam! That was amazing. And then, and I gotta be honest, the first time seeing real Kiss, San Jose, California, August 1996, at the Shark Tank. That was very amazing. Next would be the 1996 MTV Movie Awards under the Brooklyn Bridge. They played there. That was so cool. And then next would be the Grammys with Tupac. I believe it was February 25th of 1996. That was phenomenal.
It was great. That was really great, man.
Yeah, it really was. Christopher Long. It was so phenomenal. And then next would be and Christopher Syncin Stanley. I'm gonna say, please post this ticket stuff, because some jackass bitch said, "Oh, I wasn't at the Revenge Club tour, the first concert ever with Eric Singer, Thursday, April 23rd, 1992, at the amazing San Francisco Stone." Syncin Stanley, please post the ticket stuff. I'm going to send it to you if you could do that for me. Syncin Stanley, do you hear me?
There you go.
All right, thank you. And number 1, without question, is driving down to Dodger Stadium, Chavez Ravine, seeing the original Kiss on the first night of the Cyclo Circus tour with my father, the greatest man ever. Nobody could top him. Nobody. I mean, I'm talking nobody, motherfucker. That was so amazing. Drinking Heinekens outside of Chavez Ravine with my father. That was so fucking sick as fuck. So, there you go, boys. That's my shit. Bam.
Hell yeah. Awesome, man. The 90s were pretty awesome, man. Even for Kiss. Pretty awesome. Yeah, it's pretty awesome, Chris. Pretty awesome. Yeah. And with that said, it's time for Rapid Fire.
Pounding the world like a battering ram.
So, here we go. Christopher Long, Syncin Stanley, are you guys ready for rapid fire?
Yes.
All right, here we I know a lot of people trip out on rapid fire, but here we go. Here we go. Christopher Long, let me ask you a question, brother man. Hold on. All right. Let me just start here, if you guys don't mind. This is kind of a trip, for older men with younger women. Christopher Long and the great Syncin Stanley. What's the limit, an age difference between a man and a woman? How many years is too much? How many years? I mean, what do you got? 5 years, 10 years, 15? How many years do you think? No, too many. She's too young. I can't go for it. What do you guys think?
Me?
Yeah, Christopher Long, please.
You know, it's something that gets discussed a lot, and you'll hear people go, "Well, age is just a number." But as long as both parties are adults, legal age adults, I have a number in my mind. You know, because I'm not attracted to younger women in any way, shape, or form. Whoever got this notion that younger is somehow better or more attractive or whatever, I don't understand that, especially at my age now. So, you know, for me personally,
that's what I want to know.
10, 15 years, you know, other people, because for me, I'm going to be 64 years old this year. So 10, 15 years puts a gal still in her, you know, early 50s. So that's it's a little different now at this end of the spectrum. But I think that number is different for, you know, depending upon who's involved in the relationship. Personally, I have difficulty even looking twice at or even engaging in a conversation with a gal who's under 50.
So you're saying 15 years, or Christopher, you're saying 15 years.
For where I am at right now at age 64, 14 years would probably be the max.
Syncin Stanley.
I would say about 15 years would be the max, because anything beyond that, it'd be hard to relate and have conversations and talk about, you know, stuff that we have in common, because thered be such a gap.
Right on, guys. I appreciate that. And if you really think about it, the generation, like for instance, Generation X is 15 years. Millennials, 15 years. It's basically 15 years as a generation. So right on, I appreciate that.
Wang.
Yeah,
if I could throw this in, something I didn't think about. It could go the other way. How much older could the chick be than me?
No, I understand that. It could go both ways. But the question was, how many years, whether it's older or younger, it's just too much.
Right. Which is the scary thing is, you know, at my age, 15 years older puts a gal in darn near close to 80. Crazy.
Well, Generation X is 1965 to 1980. And generally speaking, it's 15 years. So very good point, Christopher.
And there's nothing wrong about it. Just I find it shocking sometimes to try to come to grips with the fact that I've gotten that fucking old.
Yeah. All right. So my next question to you boys is: have you ever had sex with a woman with another man? In other words, have you pulled a train on a woman? Whether it's just 2 guys and 1 woman or 15 guys and 1 woman. Have you ever done that, Christopher Long?
Absolutely, 100% I have. Guilty.
Take it down.
No, never.
I knew Christopher Long would be, but Syncin Stanley, very conservative.
No,
all right,
never. I've been married 30 years, man. Come on.
I know, and God bless Mrs. Syncin Stanley. I love her. All right. Here's a kind of a trippy question. Would you guys like to know the exact date of your death? If God reached out to Christopher Long, Syncin Stanley, says, all right, man, do you want to know when the day you're going to die is? What do you guys think?
Yes, absolutely, 100%.
Syncin?
Oh, no, I don't think so. No.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, here's a little fun little. Right on. It's a very complex question, and I have. Go ahead.
It is.
No, it's like holy shit. I don't want to know. But it's something. I'm with Christopher Long. I want to know because then, but anyway. But I understand the opposite thing. All right.
Like Paul Vienna said, I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Right on. All right. You guys, let's have some fun. Give me you guys' best dad joke. Christopher Long.
I wasn't given time to prepare on that.
Well, you're not going to do that on the Syncin Wang show.
But I have to know a joke. I have to think of one.
I know.
God, I would have to come back to that, Wang.
We'll come back to that. Syncin Stanley. Can you think of something?
No, I'm kidding.
Just off the top of my head.
No.
All right. Here's a little one that Christopher Long, he thinks I'm a crazy man, and I am, but all right. If a man has sex with a male horse or a male dog, does that mean the man is a homosexual?
Yes.
Syncin.
Sure.
No, so condition. Sure.
It means he's a freak and needs to be put to death.
The next question. Have you ever paid to have sex? Syncin Stanley. All right, first of all.
The fact of the matter is, fellas, we always pay for it, regardless of how you want to slice that pie. We're paying for it from the first time we get the willy wet until the last time we can get it up. We're going to pay for it one way or the other. Respectfully.
All right, Syncin Stanley, have you ever paid for sex?
I'm with Chris. Yeah, you pay for it one way or the other. But
No, I'm not talking about that horse shit bullshit. I'm talking about, have you ever said cash money? All right, bitch, here's $100, suck my dick. Answer the
no,
question.
absolutely not.
All right. Christopher Long, the great Christopher Long. What's the pettiest hill you would die on?
The pettiest hill. Wow, man.
What does
You
that
get
mean?
so philosophical. What's the smallest issue that you would...
Exactly. Exactly.
Like if you're having an argument with somebody, Tim, and it's not worth your time, you go, hey, man, that's not a hill I'm willing to die on. I don't know, the least significant hill I would die on, I would have something to do with Kiss.
Okay. Syncin Stanley.
Nah, man, not even Kiss. I wouldn't die for Kiss. No fucking way.
Well,
that's right. The least.
You don't mean literally die, Syncin Stanley.
Right.
I guess.
It's what you're willing to fight for.
All right, Christopher Long, here's mine.
I got it.
Well, talk to me. Oh, you got the theory. Mine is if you go to Wingstop and they give you ranch, and I'm all no, fuck that. I want blue cheese. Fuck you. So there you go. All right. Here we go. A little bit more left. All right, Christopher Long. What's a conspiracy theory you know is true?
Conspiracy theory that I know is true. Multiple gunmen on the grassy knoll.
Good one, Kennedy. Syncin Stanley.
Easy. Aliens. They do exist.
All right, cool, guys. I love those answers. Very cool. All right, Christopher Long. What's the most beautiful place you've ever seen in person with your own eyes? Ben.
Wow. Probably just last week when I was out in Seattle. The mountains in Seattle and overlooking the water and the driving through the mountains and so on. Absolutely breathtaking.
Awesome. Syncin Stanley.
The mountains of New York, man. Upstate New York. The freaking Catskill Mountains are just gorgeous, man. Up by the reservoir, looking out over the water. all the streams running out. Yeah, it's just gorgeous, man. Gorgeous.
Cool. All right, right on. Thanks, guys, for going along. All right, next question. What do you think in general everybody believes in? Christopher Long.
I think, gosh, that everybody believes in. Because we live in such a world, you can't get anybody to agree on
Exactly.
I don't think that there is such a thing anymore. Wayne.
All right, Syncin Stanley.
I'm with Chris. I don't believe there is such a thing anymore. Nobody agrees on nothing anymore. Everybody wants to argue over everything. I mean,
I agree with both of you, man. I agree with both of you guys.
Flat Earth. I mean, that just tells you the mentality of what you're dealing with out there today. So.
All right, here's a little easy, simple thing. So, you put your cup up to the ice dispenser on your refrigerator, okay? Everything's cool. I'm going to get the ice and blah, 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 blah. What do you do with the crushed ice that falls on the floor? Do you kick it away or do you pick it up?
I usually have to do neither because I have dogs who love ice and they hear when the shit falls out and they run over and lap it up. So that's not a hill I have to die on.
Syncin Stanley.
Well, first of all, I don't have an ice dispenser on my refrigerator door, and same as Chris, if we do drop any ice on the floor, the dog comes and gets it. So,
last but not least, here's my last one. Then we're done, everybody, because my battery is literally almost done. All right. What instincts or intuition has saved you in the past? Christopher Law.
Oh, man. And the thing is, some of these are really, really good, deep questions, Wang, that deserve better answers than what I can just pull off the top of my head. Instincts that got me out of trouble, you said?
Basically, Christopher Long, yeah, it's like, it's like something that you knew deep down inside, man, I gotta fucking do this correctly or whatever. Instincts, intuition, yeah, there you go. Hold on. I'm gonna frame this with my literal written. What instinct or intuition has saved you in your past life? You know, what did you do? Like, man, I'm not gonna do this, and then to find out it was the right decision. There.
Probably taking a job opportunity where the business turned out to be a little sketchy and went south, and I was glad that I didn't take the gig after all.
Thank you for answering that question and thinking of it. It's a complex question. Syncin Stanley.
I've answered this before.
I've never asked this question before.
No, it was a different question, but it's the same answer. And I can't really talk too much about it, but I had the intuition not to go into a bank because there were some suspicious people. And turns out I was right, and I stopped that from happening. Let's just put it that way.
That's a great answer. All right, guys, thanks for answering the rapid fire.
Hell yeah, man! Right on. Hey, man, you guys got anything else, man? This has been
No, we're good. We're almost 3 hours. We're good.
Hell yeah. Hey, Chris, thank you for joining us for this episode.
It's always a pleasure.
Long rules. I love Christopher Long.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for having me as always, guys.
You got it, man. Hey, all right, that concludes another episode of the Syncin Wang Show. We'll see you next time.
Bam!
This has been a Think Army production.
Bam!